Ellen was born in 1981. We lived on a dairy farm. I grew up on a dairy farm, and then I married a dairyman. She followed her brothers as much as she could, and she was an outdoors girl. She liked to go out to the barn and pet the calves and things like that.
My husband and I married in 1951. We had 4 sons, 3 older sons, and of course John was our 4th son. He's a very affectionate child. He loves people.
I grew up in New Orleans and lived with my uncle in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I was about 13 years old when I moved back to New Orleans with my mother and daddy.
Jerry is calm, mild-mannered, very respectful. He didn't do what was easy, he did what was right.
I had a normal pregnancy, and I had the 3 boys, and they were perfect. And John was born, and just through a mother's love, I thought he was perfect too. And then when he was 6 weeks old, I was told that he was Downs. And of course, at that time, I felt like I was really the only person in the world with this special baby.
The pediatrician came to the hospital room. I didn't even know what Down syndrome was. And then he mentioned the word mongoloid, and I think I had seen that in a magazine or a book or something. All I could think of at the beginning were the things she would not get to do. That was hard. She wouldn't grow up to have a career. She wouldn't get married. But just like anybody else who has a husband and other children to take care of, you just keep putting one foot in front of the other, and you do. It was the summer after Ellen finished high school. She got her certificate of attendance. We were going to have to do something with her during the day because we couldn't leave her alone. We tried several different places. Every agency I went to, they had some sort of stipulation that I really didn't want to do. I was beginning to think I would have to just hire a babysitter to stay at home with her, but I really didn't think that that was going to be best for Ellen. I think she needed to be around other people. She thrives on social interaction. Even though she can't speak, she does seem to relate well to other people, and they seem to relate well to her.
If I didn't have options, he would be at home with me all day long. All of the workers were so loving, and they cared for him. I know that with options, he's going to be taken care of. It's just the way that it should be.
I started working at Popeyes July 24th, 1989. Never quit my job and never called in sick. I stayed on the job a long time.
It has been so wonderful working with Jerry. He really opened eyes at Popeyes. I think Jerry felt like that was just a part of him, like a second home of his, Jerry has been working at Popeyes for 26 years. He retired this year, 2015.
I worked so hard and I deserved to retire.
He retired back in May, but since then, yeah, we miss him.
I come to Austin every day, come here and go places with the enrichment program. I go to Recreation Park, water the community garden, and on Wednesday I go to Spolga. Options helps me get out in the community and visit friends and go places.
Having grown up half of her life on a dairy farm, At the beginning, she put dirt in the pots. That was her job. It lets me know that she's being productive, she's happy, and she feels probably that she has a purpose. And that makes any parent feel good that your child is happy doing what they're doing. Where do you go to work in the morning? What's the name of the place you go?
Miss Pat.
Miss Pat. And where does Miss Pat work?
Action.
Options, that's right. Do you like going to work at Options in the morning?
Yeah.
What do you do when you see Miss Pat? What kind of work do you do?
Miss Pat. Dirt.
Dirt, and where do you put the dirt?
Pots. Dirt.
Put dirt in the pots.
Pots.
John is on an ironing crew. He irons 5 days a week. This is just almost unbelievable. And of course now they have the weaving studio. You know, he works the loom. It's just amazing to watch him work his feet and his hands at the same time. He can work the pedals and move the shuttle back and forth. Well, he has his own income and he gets a check. It just gives him more independence. John has become his own man. Of course, I feel like Options will always be around. They will have to be. There's too many people are depending on them. We just have to give them our support so that they can be there and will be there.
I've been to Options over 30 years. I feel like Options is my family.
I know I don't have that worry when I am gone, and his brothers won't have that worry. He will be with Options and he will be taken care of. There will be no problem.
We do worry about what will happen when we're no longer here. But we hope and we feel confident that Options will be here.